the Netherlands.
I think Elmond was a little bit disappointed. He didn't make the finals. He has the lead with Tsiklauri, and then he goes down by Refund. On the other hand, that's a nice thing about Judo. You know, you can go really good for 4 minutes, 59 seconds, and here it comes. You always have the chance for the knockout.
As we were saying, the second string Russian really laid one on Elmond earlier. Sirazuddin Magomedov.
Oh my God, I saw his Uchimata for finals. It was amazing.
Yeah, that was superb.
Especially the way he came in for the second time, you know, when he moved back out, but then back in. And that's true, huh?
Very, very good. And it's going to be Magomedov and Siashenko in the final, the Belarusian against the Russian. Right now, though, it's Georgia and the Netherlands. Levin Tsiklauri.
I liked what you mentioned before when you said that, like, Martin Arons, as a performer himself, he was very physique, and nowadays as a trainer, it's so funny because he's all of those guys that are technically very well equipped.
They're nothing like him.
And the way they perform, it shows that he really made his step to being a good coach.
And I think that what he's been able to add to their natural ability, Elmond, and in particular Marvin de la Cruz, he's been able to add that his own element, you know, the tactical and the strength thing, and I think he's done a good job there, and they haven't been overpowered.
And what's important, I think the whole aspect becomes more and more complex, because, you know, you develop one part, like for example, you develop the physical aspect, and coordination goes back, or endurance goes back, or whatever. It's getting so specific on the top because the space so narrow. The Netherlands really managed to bring a proper situation into it.
I think a nice balance. I think we saw a slight imbalance with Elizabeth Villabordze. She was really a power fighter today, but she can throw. She's got good technique and good judo, but Villabordze today overpowered the young Italian Edvig Kvend. But Loretta Cusack, or Loretta Doyle, she picks Edvig Kvend as a possible medal winner in London 2012.
Oh, we have time still to go to that.
Exactly. I mean, here's a youngster, she's only 20, who knocked out the double world champion in the first round.
Unbelievable.
So there's a lot of quality there, and I think Loretta's got a good pick.
The British always managed in one or the other way to get like big fighters out, and what I like about them is they see them very quickly. When you also see how Judo within the system runs back, like the old players going back into trainer positions, managing positions, and I really think they made a smart move with Patrick Roux now.
Yeah, could be. A lot of people like the work that Patrick is doing. But maybe we see them so quickly because we haven't got that many.
It's always a way to see it, huh?
That's one way of looking at it. I'm being a bit disparaging to British players, but I can't be too biased, you know, to try to present a balanced picture. Yeah,
you're doing a good job.
I love them to death. I mean, absolutely. I cry my eyes out when one of them loses, but what can you do? That's judo. Can't win them all.
I think that's also a very nice aspect in the fields of judo, you know? Like when you go to different sports, you have the people that really, really lead the thing. And within judo, it's always one against one. So you always have that new opportunity to just bring it in. You know, in the swimming, you have those people, 5 of them that can run for that time. And you know you're with it or you're not with it.
Yeah.
But here in judo, every day when it's one against one and it's just about that one strap,
that's it.
You know you can do it and you can always try it again.
Norbert was saying he was, as far as he was concerned, he was European champion for the day. And he said the next day, it could have been someone else.
I totally agree with you.
But that was his day. No one can take it away from him. He said 10 years later, you know, everyone says, oh, European champion, European champion. He said, on that day I was.
Right. When Norbert's very smart guy, like I told you before, it was amazing. When I came up, he was our #1, and it was that point that he was so supportive in his way, and he was a specialist in gripping and groundwork. And it's just nice when you see that older guys, older generations teach on to the younger one. And that's what I really wish for all of our sports, that they like would find a way that the system starts getting its own return on investment.
Yeah. Well, we've got a minute and 24 seconds left. The Georgian leads by a Yuko.
Elmond still doesn't seem to have the right way to outpart the Georgian. There we go. Good groundwork. Good groundwork. This is, yeah.
He's managed the turn.
He's got to stay on.
Elmond's got.
I think the Georgian was more like trying to get a little bit of time, huh?
Could
when you
be.
see in his
He's
face,
got the lead.
Yeah, when you see his face, it seems a little bit tired already, and we all.
Ringer for Gamba. For me, he looks like Gamba.
I haven't seen it that way, but yes, now that. Oh, excellent job! Awesome.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Tsiklauri can't believe it.
Here's what we're speaking. That's
Judo.
Here it is. Straight on. Just coming straight in, catching the right moment.
Oh, that's ugly. That's so ugly.
I would not call that a nippon. I mean,
neither.
it's hard because the rules make it do a nippon, but on the other hand, there's no control to the technique.
That's not where he wants him to go.
No.
And for me, I mean, where's...
Solid. I mean, the rule call it a nippon, right?
Yeah. You know, and he's distraught.